Okay, in this video tutorial, we are going to learn how multisim can be used to do various things. Primarily, multisim can be used for simulation. Uh, Primarily, it can be used for simulation. I'm writing these things on uh, simulation window, and I will make you learn how you can do this. So this is the first thing that can be used using multisim, that we can do circuit simulations using multisim. Second thing that can be done is the PCB design, but for PCB design, the elements of the circuits must be entered properly. I mean, this is the basic requirement to uh, create a PCB. I will make you learn that how can we do that. So in today's video, we are going to learn that how a simple RLC circuit can be simulated using interactive simulations. So first of all, we need to build the circuit. So let's begin by naming what we are going to do today. This is the interactive simulation of RLC circuit. Okay, let's begin by building the circuit. So as it is RLC circuit, we need firstly a signal source. This can be obtained from signal voltage sources library, and we need to just pick AC signal. I have this one. Then close this window and then click on this icon, which is say this is place basic, and I will make you then learn that how various components can be obtained from different database components within Multisim. Okay, so firstly we need a resistor. Let's pick a small value of the resistor. Let's take this one 270 ohm. By the way, I'm picking these components randomly. There is no logic behind how we are going to collect them. Okay, I'm just making you learn that how AC interactive simulation can be accomplished within Multisim. Finally, now we need a capacitor. Let's select a bigger value to see greater voltages appearing across Multisim, appearing across capacitor. I am building the circuit, and I will make you learn that how this circuit can be built. First of all, let's see that how these connections are being made. So when I take pointer closer to the open end of an element, uh, a ball with crosshair appears, and this actually indicates that it is ready to connect a wire at the open end of an element to another element from where we want to connect it. So we just need to go put closer the pointer on the open end, then we need to click, and then we will click on another end of the element where we want to connect it. So just I clicked here. When the wire is connected, the ball with the hairs disappears. Finally, we need a ground connection, and remember that ground connection is always required to do multisim simulations. By the way, this is always required in any software where circuit simulations are accomplished. Okay, now this is the completion of circuit entry. Now we need to have an oscilloscope, and oh sorry, let's connect this channel A of the oscilloscope to the signal source, and channel B of the oscilloscope to the component end for which we want to record the output voltage or output signal. Okay, let's make this voltage 5 volt, and let's reduce the frequency of this signal, make it 100 hertz. I'm just picking these values randomly to do the simulation, and definitely you will be having your own values to do simulations, or there could be different purposes on the selection of these values. Okay, now finally we need to connect ground to these terminals of the oscilloscope. We can do this by two ways: by having their own ground like this, or we can connect them to the universal ground connection of the whole circuit. Both are acceptable. Okay, now the circuit entry is complete. Let's begin the simulation. For the simulation, we just need to click this run button, but it is highly recommended that the waveform colors that will be shown here in this oscilloscope window, they should be different, such that they could be identified immediately what is the input graph and what is the output graph, what is the input curve and what is the output curve. So to do that, just click the wire which is connecting the different things. I mean, this wire is connecting to the signal source, this wire is connecting to the capacitor voltage. So we just need to change the color of one wire. So I'm changing the color of this source wire. I'm just clicking the colors and clicking this one, we get a different color, and I have selected blue color. Click OK or apply, both things work. Okay, now everything is okay. Let's begin the simulation by clicking the run button. The circuit is running. How can we know that? You can see here this animation of green strips is showing that circuit is running, and also a simulation time is running here. This is the name of the circuit, design 1, and it is simulating with this time, and this is the animation which is indicating that the circuit is running. Now to see the waveform, double click the oscilloscope window. We can see here the waveforms, and possibly you may not be seeing the waveforms clearly. So to see them clearly, one option is that click the reverse button. It will make the background of the oscilloscope window from black to white. Or if you want again black background, just click this button again, so it will make it black. Okay, now these are the waveforms. I think we can read them clearly. If you want to read them more clearly, this is the time base time scale as you do usually on the oscilloscope in your labs. Just click the time per deviation scale. Now the waveforms has expanded itself over the window, and this can be read more clearly. And additionally, if you want to have more amplitudes to be shown on the oscilloscope window, you can reduce the volt per deviance. Let's say click this button. Okay, now we can clearly the waveform more on the oscilloscope window. And then now for the channel B, if you click this button again, this is the output waveform. This will be visible more clearly. So this is how interactive simulation can be accomplished within Multisim environment. And in this video series, in these video tutorials, you will be learning various tips, tricks, and various things regarding Multisim. And I hope and I strongly hope that this will be the best learning journey for you who will be watching these videos. Thank you so much. If you liked my video, please share it.